Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am a burner account, Brandon Perna, and today I have to talk about one of the most interesting stories in sports since Deflategate, Burnergate. In Deflategate, Tom Brady would not give up his cell phone, so he burned it. The Philadelphia 76ers GM, Bryan Colangelo, had what could be up to 5 burner Twitter accounts so he could talk shit about his players, coaches, and even team executives. Which confirms my belief that running a NBA organization is so easy that you have time to tweet from 5 fake fucking Twitter accounts. All I do is make YouTube videos and I can't keep up with my single Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram accounts. So my next professional move is to become a president or GM of an NBA team. Hell, I'll take Cleveland after LeBron leaves. That's how much I believe that I could do this job. Let's get sports. I'd like to start with the philosophical question. What's crazier, Kim Kardashian going to the White House to speak with Donald Trump and Jared Kushner about prison reform, or this 76ers burner account news? The answer is Kardashian, but if anyone can convince Donald Trump to take action against people going to jail for drug charges, it's Kim Kardashian's body. Specifically, everything below her neck. And the only place Trump will be looking during the meeting. That is the world in which we are currently living. Now back to Philly. Here are a bunch of the tweets that Colangelo was allegedly sending out as a part of his burner madness scandal. You can see many of the tweets on the Ringer article that delivered the story. A lot of his anger is directed at Joel Embiid, who handled the situation like a pro Twitter roaster by liking many of the burner account's tweets. And a lot of anger was directed at former Trust the Process 76ers GM Sam Hinkie. What I do respect, though, about Colangelo's social media game, what I may do one day is create a burner Twitter account for myself to defend my fashion choices, just like Bryan Colangelo. What is wrong with wearing a tank top under a sports coat and shorts? Can you tell me what's wrong with that? My 5 fucking Twitter burner accounts will tell you that this is where fashion is going in 2019. But by that time, I'll be wearing something that will only be cool in 2021. Did Colangelo or the 76ers burner account say, "I'd love to knock some sense in Joel Embiid's head right now, because he's playing like a toddler having tantrums"? Sure. Did he say Joel Embiid is a giant baby and not my leader anymore? Sure. Did he reveal injury information about Jahlil Okafor's knee, which is a major violation? Yes, but all he really wanted to do was defend the size of his shirt collars in fashion arguments. A fan took a selfie with Colangelo at a game here. The first comment was, "Imposter, the collar is much too normal." The burner account, Enough Unknown Sources, replied, "Funny you notice. I had never seen big collars since he got here, so I was wondering why something worn 10 years ago was a thing." Boom! Colangelo just doesn't want people thinking he wears big collars. Who does? Who does these days? But now that these burners have been revealed, we all know that his grammar is also shitty. No question mark after his question. And I think it should be worn, not wore. Now, I admire Major League Baseball teams trying to trick people into watching baseball by trolling this story with tweets of their own while this was happening. It was the Tampa Bay Rays and Oakland Athletics really trying to trick us into watching an average team battle a less than average team instead of watching the season premiere of World of Dance, which, by the way, I thought was the Hunger Games for the first 10 minutes of the show. Then I was like, why the hell am I watching this? And then my wife was like, because it's beautiful. The story is crazy. Bryan Colangelo, whose last name sounds like a first name in the Ball family. We have LiAngelo, LaMelo, and Colangelo Ball, all trying out for the Lakers this week. Colangelo has been accused of having 5 burner accounts, which is stupid because, as Mark Cuban pointed out, Per the new TPA, Twitter posting agreement, every NBA exec gets assigned 7 burner accounts. So Colangelo wasn't even utilizing all 7 of his burners. What a fucking amateur. Oh, you're an amateur, Colangelo. Bryan did admit to having 1 burner account, but claims he had no clue about the 4 others, which seems fishy. Because when Ben Dietrich, the reporter from The Ringer, who broke the story, asked the 76ers organization about just 2 of the 5 burner accounts, the remaining 3 that he didn't ask about had changed their accounts to private that exact same day, which means one of 2 things. Either Colangelo lied and had all 5, or Colangelo lied and knew about all 5, but only ran 1 of the 5, while somebody or somebodies ran the others within the 76ers organization. I guess he could not be lying, and that someone else in the organization knew how sensitive he was to criticism and then created fake accounts to defend their thin-skinned boss who wears big collars. It's like they had a team meeting and Colangelo was like, you know guys, I just can't take any more of this criticism about my big collars. Would somebody please do something about this? I don't care what you gotta do, but make it fucking stop! Besides the fashion defense, this is what I actually find to be fascinating about this whole story. Bryan Colangelo's family is worth 300 plus mil. He's a 2-time NBA Executive of the Year, and yet he still feels the need to defend himself on Twitter. Which just goes to show you that no matter how successful you are always susceptible to feeling a lack of self-worth based on random mean comments from assholes who have nothing better to do on the internet. We're all sensitive people here, so why do we talk so much goddamn shit about each other on Twitter? We're all hypocrites, especially Colangelo, who appeared to be defending himself to people criticizing him, which I get. It means there was a desire there for him, a pain so great that he needed to give the impression people believed in him on social media. But then, he went on to talk shit about all the people he worked with, doing the thing he was trying to defend against, except for Ben Simmons, who he loves. Part of me sympathizes with him, and the other part of me thinks he's a fucking egomaniac. He did attend Cornell University, and if Andy Bernard from The Office taught us anything, it's that Cornell graduates are very insecure and are desperately trying to live up to their father's great expectations.
Dear Jason, it's me, Andy. Nice name, not. Guess what? I'm not gay, so you're an idiot. And I am hot, according to people on this site who have a brain. Never comment on this page ever again. He is but. Ah, damn it! I'm about to lose my freaking mind! Screw you, Texas Poon Tappa! Hey, Texas Poon Tappa, and Jason, and all the rest of you haters out there, check this out.
That is exactly what Colangelo looks like tweeting from his burners. Side note, Jim Halpert from The Office was a 76ers fan. So I think I just accidentally strung together a greater conspiracy here. I'll let you fill in what it all means.
Oh! What?
In conclusion, Colangelo needs to be true to himself. To me, a man who cares about fashion as passionately as Colangelo is someone who appreciates art, which means when he criticizes Embiid for his dance moves, another form of art, he's really just angry at himself, and that he doesn't have a creative outlet to properly express himself. And that's why I think the Eagles will win the Super Bowl again this season. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Subscribe here on YouTube. Make sure you check out my website, ThatsGoodSports.com. My friend Will Keys is writing articles there. My videos are there. It's a website. You understand how that works, right? I'm also on Twitter at Brandon Perna. It's a real account. If you talk shit to me, I'm just gonna ignore it because I am sensitive too.